Are you really? Well, congratulations. What you need to get?
$100 minimum, it's $1,000 maximum. You can bet on up to 3 horses. So it's a show, if it does any of either of those 3, we pay. So just pick a horse.
Oh, you're funny. And they're off. Come on. Number 11, nag, going to the late. Blue guys, and on the inside, number 4, yellow B. A card battle. Blue guys to the outside. For the this one's not what?
What is this, Grandma's horse race or what?
Getting up on the leaders.
One egg.
And it's two gun coming down there. Roundabout second, two gun third, and the jockey is taking no chances on River Fortune. River Fortune easily by 4. River Fortune!
last time you're gonna hit me? Oh, airball.
Elijah, when they're done, get upstairs.
Come on. Oh, that was close. That was close. About 2 feet high. Come on.
Oh, we got it!
Go down.
Daryl did it fine.
There you go.
You like the shirt, you noticed or not?
What? No way. 28?
Oh, slipping all
We
over.
got him drowning.
Let's have a drowning session. 5 words. Only in a Jeep.
Bill.
Remember that.
73 though.
No, it's not cool.
Which good? I got 13 left. 3.
One week full, make sure it's like 4 weeks.
Will begin in 7 minutes. If you're interested, we need... That will start in 7 minutes.
Oh my god, that's like a 4-foot pie.
How about right here?
I can't. And these pies are all the same size. Kelly! Kelly! Your hand! Oh my god!
Anybody
brought to us through the courtesy and generosity of Bruce Carlson of Northwest Airlines, travel agency and Lens Resort at the Park End. We want to thank them all for their great generosity. John Lautrec.
I am the dirty old man himself, John Lautrec, the world's ugliest hypnotist. And very shortly I'm going to show you the world of hypnotism. You know what happened when I first saw it? I didn't believe it. Bunk, there's no way in the world that stuff would ever work on me. So I got very brave, very macho, it's another word for stupid. And I dared the man to try to hypnotize me, and that's when I learned a few things very quickly. First of all, this stuff was real. Secondly, I was a pushover. Thirdly, never to do that to a hypnotist ever again. I had people that come up to me all the time and say the same thing. I'll bet you can't hypnotize me. I smile, only because I felt so strongly that way once myself, but I largely make my living off of these people, so at least for a little while, I'm quite tolerant. In all truthfulness, though, there are some people, very, very few, who absolutely cannot be hypnotized. And if you think yourself to be one of them, I'll tell you who they are. If you are profoundly stupid, we cannot hypnotize you. It just doesn't seem to work for idiots, imbeciles, and morons. So, whether or not he's really hypnotized. And if you let the person alone, you probably can have a show going on right next to you. I never know exactly where my show is going to be. Oh boy, this is the group, huh? Have any of you ever been hypnotized? All virgins? Well, that's I know how it feels the first time. It's kind of scary. I remember how I felt. I thought my heart was going to explode inside of me. And I kept getting flashes of all the terrible things that were going to happen to me. None of these things are going to happen to you, but me saying that doesn't make you believe it one little bit. Let me give you this assurance. Tell you that the odds are very favorable tonight that nearly all of you will probably survive this whole thing almost. In fact, if any of you actually perish, you'll be the very first to do so. Think how famous you'll become. Isn't that exciting? All right, hey, I'll tell you what. I'll give you a little taste of it first without going all the way, okay? All of you stand up. This is a fun thing to do. All right. Now, you're not going to get hypnotized doing this, but what it does do is it shows you how the hypnotist works and how your mind works along with it, okay? First of all, we want to make sure you're just as loose and relaxed as can be, so kind of shake it all around, get it all nice and loose. Well, I just love to watch that. It's not necessary, but we do it. All right, you're not going to get hypnotized doing this, and what it does do is it gives you a chance to use your imagination, okay? Put your feet together. That's it. Nothing to it, see? Now, your hands out in front of you. Something like a sobriety test so far, isn't it, huh? Turn your right hand so it's facing palm upwards, and the left hand so it's facing palm downwards. Good, nothing to it. Close each of your hands into a nice, tight fist. Very well. Make sure they're not touching or anything like that. I'll take a look at where your hands are at. I'll tilt your head up. Close your eyes. No peeking, no talking at all. Just simply think about your hands. Right out there in front of you. Think of the palms of your hands. Think of the fingers, the fingernails, the fingertips. Just concentrate on it. No talking now. Shh. No talking. Notice something. Once you start to think about it, once you start to concentrate on it, suddenly they're alive and full of feeling. In fact, there are all kinds of feelings going on, all kinds of sensations that you weren't even paying attention to before. Notice how they don't even necessarily feel the same. One might seem to be a little heavy, the other one not so. In fact, they're not even necessarily at the same temperature. One might feel warm, while the other is just a little cool. Now here's where we really use your imagination. Just imagine that you're holding onto something with your right hand. Let us say a pail, a bucket. Make that pail, that bucket so real, so vivid, you can actually feel its handle right in your hand, the right hand. Notice how heavy that pail is. In fact, as time goes on, that pail is going to become heavier and heavier and heavier. In fact, it is becoming so extremely heavy, so very heavy, you can hardly hold it up at all. And little by little, it begins to pull your right hand downwards. As that pail becomes heavy, your right hand gets pulled lower and lower and lower. In fact, that pail is becoming so extremely heavy that you cannot even hold it up. And at the same time your right hand is being pulled down, the left hand seems to be rising as though to compensate. Your hands are separating. They are moving further and further apart. The right hand lower and lower and lower, while the left hand rises higher and higher. Your hands are separating. The right hand being pulled lower and lower and lower, while the left hand rises higher and higher. Your hands are separating. Now you can open up your eyes, you can look at your hands. Wow, look at that. They moved all over the place, didn't they? Now sit down, okay. It's surprising. You'd be surprised how many people, they really feel the cramps of fatigue in their arms and so on. And we usually give them a... But the interesting thing is this. If you had been one of the people up here on the stage, when you opened up your eyes, you'd have been very surprised to see how far that your hands have moved. Because this movement happened without them knowing about it. It was controlled by their subconscious mind. And this is the part of your mind that the hypnotist is very expert at communicating with. He brings it out, he stimulates it, he makes it active. You've heard of the conscious mind. That's what you think with. That's what you use. It's very powerful, but it's also limited. It can only think about one thing at a time. And yet for you to function, most of the things that you do are done automatically by your subconscious mind. And this is the part of the mind that the hypnotist works with. There is nothing abnormal about hypnosis. You experience it every night when you sleep. You will pass in and out of it throughout your night's sleep. In fact, it is so common that you can learn how to hypnotize yourself. And once you do, you have a very powerful entity at your control. You can do tremendous things for it. Hi, how did it feel? Felt weird? Want to get hypnotized? Come on up here, I'll hypnotize you. What's your name? Sherry, you and I are going to do it. Isn't that nice? Right here in front of everybody. That's even better. Standing up, I'll bet you'd never. Anyhow. Sherry, I'm teasing you and I shouldn't be. All I'm going to do, Sherry, is show you the way into, show you the way out of hypnosis, in and out real fast, nothing more than that. Okay? All right. So totally. Your whole body feeling good and wonderful. Now as I rock you, you go still deeper asleep yet. All the way. Your whole body just as limp as a rag doll. Feeling wonderful. Feeling good. Every muscle just as limp and relaxed as can be. Now the sleep deepens even more. All the way through. Now as I rotate your head, you go even deeper yet. Feel it all the way through. Sherry, I'm going to count to 3. When I say the number 3, you will not be able to open your eyes. It will be stuck tight together. 1, 2. Your eyes are stuck tight. 3. They cannot open. Now you stop trying to open them. You relax even more. Now the sleep deepens even further. All the way through. That's 5. Now your arms stiff and rigid as a bar of steel. Stiff and rigid. The other arms stiff and rigid. Your arms cannot be raised. They cannot be lowered. They cannot be bent. They are stiff, rigid, locked in place. Try to bend them, but they simply will not. They are stiff, rigid, locked in place, and they will not bend. And now when I touch your arm, that arm will become limp. It'll become relaxed. And you will go into a much deeper, much more complete sense of sleep all over. Sleep. Deep. Deep, but sleep all the way down. Sherry, anytime I tell you to sleep, you will sleep instantly. Whenever I tell you to sleep, your eyes will close, your body will relax, and you will sleep instantly, quickly, and deeply. In just a moment, you're going to open up your eyes, you're going to feel wide awake, but you will remain deeply hypnotized. In fact, you'll feel so good, so wonderful, you'll open up your eyes and have a big smile on your face. Now 1, 2, the feeling's returning. 3, 4, your eyes getting ready to open. 4, 5. Hi. Welcome back.
Hello.
How you feel?
I feel great.
Good, that's nice. You don't feel strange or weird or anything like that? You feel tingly? Well, I like to make the girls feel tingly. But you don't feel hypnotized?
No.
No, not even a little bit? Maybe your fingers hypnotized? Maybe your toes hypnotized? Nothing's hypnotized? Not even a little bit? Oh my God, what am I going to do? Sleep. And now, Sherry, you're going to open up your eyes. You're going to feel just as good, just as wonderful. And you'll return back to your sleep. And go back to sleep again. And now 1, 2, 3, 4. Eyes get ready to open. 5 eyes. Hi. Thank you. Good sweetheart. Love you on the people. Good night. That wasn't done to scare you. In fact, that's the furthest thing. The big secret to this is simply letting yourself It's a high that, you'll have a high it's legal too. Wow. All right. This is where I need your cooperation a little bit. Keep the room quiet until we get everybody hypnotized. This is a much more difficult thing to do. I was working one-on-one before. Now we're going to do everybody, and that takes a little bit more effort. Sit back in your chairs. Good. Put your feet flat upon the floor. Sit squarely. So separate your hands. Leave them in your lap. First thing we're going to do is a little exercise simply to help us to relax. It takes some of the tension from us. First of all, take a deep breath. Fill up your lungs real deep. Stretch the muscles out. Hold it for a moment. That's it. Nothing to it. Not long. Just a little bit. Now exhale slowly. And as you're doing this, imagine yourself relaxed. Imagine your whole body relaxed. Imagine yourself so relaxed that you haven't a care. Think about it. Feel it, your whole body letting go, relaxing all over. And as you listen to my voice, you begin to feel it. The ease, the calmness of it. You begin to feel the relaxation all over you. Now take a half a breath, just a half. Inhale. Hold it. Now exhale slowly. Feel the relaxation. And as you relax, you begin to notice other feelings too. You start to sense a heaviness in you. Your hands, your arms, they feel limp, but they also begin to feel heavy. You feel heaviness. A heaviness in your hands, a heaviness in your arms. They grow heavy, they grow very heavy. Now you can feel the heaviness in your legs as they relax. A heaviness all over you. Your hands, your arms heavy, your legs heavy. Now your eyes begin to tire. You start to feel the drowsiness. You begin to feel the sleepiness. Suddenly your eyes so weary, so heavy, so tired, you can hardly hold them open. Your whole body approaching sleep. Feel it all over. Feel the drowsiness. Feel the sleepiness. Now close your eyes and relax them too. Close your eyes and concentrate. Listen. Listen to my voice. Feel it. Feel it all the way through you. Feel my voice reaching deep, deep, deep inside of you. Relaxing you. Relaxing you all over. Feel the deep, the heavy sleep that comes to you. The heaviness in your hands. The heaviness in your arms. The heaviness all over your body. Limp and heavy all over. Now your head grows heavy. Very heavy. It feels so heavy you can hardly hold it up. Your head is heavy. Let your head hang forward. Let those muscles relax too. Let your whole body feel and enjoy the relaxation. Every muscle, every nerve, relaxing so completely. Just as limp can be. Let your head hang forward. Let those muscles relax. Feel it all the way through you. Your whole body limp, relaxed all over. Nothing bothering you, nothing disturbing you, just comfort from head to toe. Feeling so good, so comfortable. Let it go. All the way. All the way. Limp, relaxed, all over. Now I am going to count. I will count from 1 through 10. And each number that I say will increase your relaxation. Each number will deepen your sleep. And finally, with the number 10, you will be in a deep, wonderful, and a very relaxed sleep. Number 1. 1, you are listening to my voice. You listen only to it. You feel it. You feel it all the way through your body. You feel my voice reaching deep, deep, deep inside of you. Relaxing you all over. You feel the deep, the heavy sleep that comes to you too. The heaviness in your hands. The heaviness in your arms. The heaviness all over you. Limp and heavy all over. Every muscle, every nerve. So completely relaxed. So totally relaxed. Number 3. Still deeper asleep. Your whole body relaxing and concentrating. Listening to my voice, feeling it all the way through your body. Feel my voice reaching deep, deep, deep inside of you, comforting you. You feel so good at 4. With 4, you begin to feel a numbness in your fingers, your hands, a numbness in your arms, a pleasant, heavy numbness all over you. Your whole body heavy and numb all over. Number 4, number 5. Deep, deep, deep. Feeling so good, so comfortable. Number 6, way down. Number 7. With 7, you begin to feel a tingling in your fingers, a tingling in your hands, a tingling in your arms. They tingle even more. You feel it tingling all over you. Your whole body seems to tingle as you relax, tingle as you go deep, deep, deep asleep. Number 7, number 8, way down. Number 9, deep asleep. Your back stuck to that chair. Number 10, your entire body totally, completely, wonderfully relaxed and deep, deep asleep. Now I'm going to count from 1 to 3. When I say the number 3, you will not be able to open your eyes. They will be stuck tightly together. Stuck so tight they simply will not open. Number 1, your eyes begin to squeeze tightly together. 2, they are locking tightly together. 3, they cannot open. You try, but they simply will not. They are stuck tight and they cannot open at all. And now you stop trying to open your eyes. You relax even more. Now the sleep deepens further, much further, all the way through you. In the next few minutes, you're going to feel your hands and arms become extremely heavy. You will feel them go deep asleep. They will become so heavy you will not be able to lift them and move them. They will become so heavy you will not be able to pick them up. Feel the heaviness as it comes, the heaviness as it grows. Your hands and arms like heavy lead weights, even heavier. Now they feel infinitely heavy. So heavy you cannot lift them, move them, you cannot budge them the slightest. You try, but they simply will not move. They do not respond. And now you stop trying to move them, you relax even more. The sleep deepens further. You sit back and still remain asleep. Sit back, deep asleep. And you feel the extreme heaviness now in your legs. As your legs are going fast asleep, they grow heavy, very heavy. Now they have no feeling at all. They are deep asleep. You cannot move them, you cannot feel them. Just as though they aren't even there. Just as though they don't even exist. Now you stop trying to move them. Sleep is complete and thorough. In just a moment, I will take your arm. You will hold your arm out as I place it. Your arm does not feel heavy at all. Your arm is light as a feather. You hold it up as I place it. It's so easy for you to do. It just kind of floats there all by itself. Your arm is light as a feather. Hold it up as I place it. And it just kind of floats there so easily, so effortlessly. Your arm is light as a feather. Hold it up as I place it. And it's so easy for you to do. So very easy. So easy it just floats effortlessly, all by itself. Your arm is light as a feather. Hold it up. It just floats there. Hold it up. And it just floats there. Your arm is light as a feather. Light as a feather. You hold it up as I place it. And it takes no effort. Not at all. Your arm is light as a feather. You hold it up as I place it. And it's so easy for you to do. So very easy. It takes no effort. Your arm is light as a feather. And you hold it up and it just floats easily, effortlessly, all the way. Now for the next few minutes I'm going to talk to that arm. Shortly you're going to feel that arm become stiff and rigid. Shortly that arm is going to become like a bar of iron, stiff and rigid. Feel the muscles straightening that arm. Feel that arm growing straight, stiff, and rigid. Feel each muscle locking that arm into place. That arm becoming like a bar of iron, stiff and rigid, impossible to bend. Stiff and rigid and locked in place. Try to bend it. It simply will not. It is stiff, rigid, locked in place, and it cannot bend at all. And now when I touch that arm will become limp. It'll become relaxed. You will go into a much deeper, much more complete sense of sleep all over. Sleep, deep asleep. Your whole body relaxes. You sleep way down. Deep asleep. All the way down. Your whole body deep asleep. Nothing bothering you, nothing disturbing you. You relax. You sleep. Deep asleep. Your whole body. You will not awaken until I awaken you. But you're feeling wonderful. In fact, you're feeling good. You're thinking of something that's funny. And the more you think of it, the funnier it becomes. You begin to smile, you begin to giggle, you begin to laugh. And suddenly you're having a wonderful time, giggling and laughing and giggling. Just laughing away. Hysterically. The world is funny as hell, and the more you think of it, the funnier it is. And you just laugh insanely. Laughing so hard you can't even stop. Just laughing and giggling and snickering. Laughing so hard you can't even catch your breath. Just rolling away. Laughing as you've never laughed before. Suddenly you don't want to laugh now. Now you're angry. Very angry. You found out the joke is on you and you are just furious and raged, boiling mad, and you put on your maddest face to show everyone how upset you are, how ready to bite nails. you found out that was a mistake, you feel relieved, you feel good. So you feel happy. So you put on a nice happy face. A pleasant happy face. Oh, are you feeling good? Wow. In fact, you're feeling better than that. You're feeling sexy too. So you put on a nice sexy face. Oh, how spicy you are, how saucy you are. Really feeling good. Yum, yum, yum. Boy, oh boy. Suddenly it's too hot to feel sexy. It is a hot, stinking hot day, and you just feel the sweat coming out of you. You just feel icky and sticky all over. Yes, you feel as though you're melting. That's how you feel. And you're just panting with the heat. Oh my, oh, it's so hot. So very, very hot. But now we're going to cool you off with a bucket of ice water. And now you sleep deep asleep. Feeling good, feeling comfortable. All the way down, deep asleep. Anytime I tell you to sleep, you will sleep instantly. Whenever I tell you to sleep, your eyes will close, your body will relax, and you will sleep instantly, quickly, and deeply. In a few minutes, you will open up your eyes, you will feel wide awake. You'll feel wide awake, but you'll remain quite hypnotized. You'll feel good except for one thing, a smell, a terrible smell. The most foul, disgusting smell you can imagine. I will stink. I will stink worse than anything you can think of. I will reek with an odor so bad, so terrible, it'll make it hard to breathe when I'm around. So horrible it is almost sickening. The closer I stand to you, the worse that stench will be. The longer I'm around you, the more pungent that odor is. And now 1, the bad smell has begun. 2, it is getting stronger. 3, it is all around you. Your body begins to stir. 4, your eyes are getting ready to open. 5, eyes wide open. Wide open. Well, okay, everybody. You know, it's interesting the reaction that people have to me being a hypnotist, because people always act a little differently. There we go. How are we doing there? Wide awake girls here. Well, anyhow, it's interesting. You know, people tend to feel a little uneasy whenever I'm around because I don't know. I try to be nice. I try to open myself up and just get a good vibration. But no matter where I go, no matter how friendly I try to be, all I get is rejection. It's terrible rejection. And I'm a nice person. I want people to know that. I'm a nice person, and I won't even tell them I'm a hypnotist. They seem to know. They sense it as though there was some sort of an aura about me that said, hey, watch out. Well, anyhow, that's where it goes. 1, 2, 3, the bad smell is gone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, open up your eyes. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, open up your eyes. There we are. All right. Okay, why don't I mix you up a little bit, okay? Sir, would you come over here? Come over here. I want to trade seats with you. Why don't you and this young lady trade seats? Could you go over there and sit between those two guys? All right. And sir, why don't you come over here and trade seats with this young lady over here? Could you just switch seats? All right. You know that smell that was so bad? I can reverse that. Watch. 1, 2, 3, so there's a nice smell, a good smell. Someone around you smells good, really good. Oh, yeah. That person smells so good, so nice, you want to get closer. Wow. Is that a turn on? Yeah. So intoxicating, you just can't help yourself. You just close and close and close. possibilities, that's it, huh? All right. All of you, close your eyes. Close your eyes. Sleep way down, deep, deep, deep asleep. Your whole body, all the way down. Feeling nothing, hearing nothing but my voice. Every muscle, every nerve, going deep, way down, way down. You are extremely ticklish. You are so ticklish that even the thought of being tickled will send you right up the wall. Your whole body is one big funny bone, one big tickle. And I have a tickle finger. Wherever I point my finger, you will feel yourself being tickled. If I point to your foot will be tickled. If I point to your side will be tickled. And if I point my finger and wiggle it, wow, it's a super tickle. Just for you. And now all those little nerves are awakening. 2, 3, 4. Eyes are getting ready to open. 4, 5. Eyes wide open, wide, wide, wide awake. How's everybody over here? You were feeling kind of funny. Are you happy there? You're touchy, aren't you? That's right there. I can tell. See that? Is it this one or this one? Huh? This one or that one? Doesn't bother me. Doesn't bother her. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the most powerful weapon in the world. It is so powerful there is no defense over it. You can have your guns, your blazer tanks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we are. How you doing there? You okay? All right. Just a moment. Close your eyes. Relax. Sleep. Deep. Deep. Deep asleep. Your whole body, limb heavy, relaxed. All the way down. Deep. Deep. Deep asleep. Feeling nothing, hearing nothing. And now the sleep deepens even further. Much further, all the way through you. Your right hand is numb. Your right hand has no feeling. Your right hand is perfectly numb, just as though we're inside of a heavy, heavy glove and you can feel nothing through that glove. Your right hand has no feeling. You can move your hand, but it simply feels nothing. Yes, just as though it were covered by a glove, you can feel nothing. And now I'm going to count to 5. You will open up your eyes at 5. Your right hand perfectly numb. 1, 2, 3. You begin to stir. 4. Eyes getting ready to open. 4, 5. Eyes wide open. There we are. How are we doing? Okay. Let's do a little experiment, okay? Right here, say from here on. Put your hands out in front of you, okay? Put your fingers nice and straight. Now watch. See, I've reached in my pocket one of the few props I use in my show, and that is a book of matches. Now watch their expression as I light this book of matches. Get a nice big fire going. They're wondering what I'm going to do. I'm going to make the fire as big as I can. That's pretty big, isn't it, huh? Want to see something? Watch that. Yeah, what?
Oh my God.
Come on, Chip. I move the flame around because they won't let me cook up here on stage, you understand? You don't do that. You can try that, Sam. How's that? Any feeling over there? Here we go. Fire's almost gone. See? Hand over here. All right, put your hands down. Hey, this is the only real serious part. I do that for one reason. First, you put your hands down. That hand is anesthetized. There is no feeling in it. Okay? Surprisingly, it is one of the easiest things to do with hypnosis. You could do surgery on that hand. You could even amputate it. There is no feeling. And my message is this. You don't have to have the heavy reliance upon drugs, pills, that sort of thing to get rid of pain. It can be done a lot easier, a lot faster, and certainly a lot more effectively through it. I speak of this from personal experience. The use of painkillers, the use of anesthetics are very dangerous. There's more malpractice lawsuits over the use of anesthetics than all other causes combined. Painless surgery, painless dentistry, painless childbirth, all of these things are done with hypnosis. The problem is they aren't done often enough. And if you suffer from pain, there's no reason for you to do so. Such things as migraine headaches, chronic backaches, menstrual cramps, anything like that can be done away with. So there you are. Enough of the commercial. You want to get the feeling back? Watch this. This is fun. Take your hands like this and rotate them. Go ahead. Watch your hands. Watch them go around and around and around like a little motor. Watch them. See how they move, how easily they move, how fluidly they move. Notice something. They seem to be picking up speed. They seem to be going a little faster. Suddenly they're going around, faster, 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 and faster. And suddenly they're going like blazes. Look at them go now. Around and around and around like crazy. Around and around and around they go. Suddenly you cannot stop them. They just go and go and go, and they refuse to stop. Around and around and around. Now I'm going to count to 3. When I say the number 3, they'll go the other way. 1, 2, 3, the other way they go. Around and around and around. Now I'm going to count to 3. The right hand will stop and fall into your lap. The left hand will continue going. 1, 2, 3. The right hand stops down. The left hand round and around and around. Now 1, 2, 3. They all stop. Put your hands down. Close your eyes. Relax. Sleep way down, deep, deep, deep asleep. Your whole body, limb, relaxed. And now the sleep goes deeper still, much, much deeper. All the way through. All the way through. When you open up your eyes, you're going to have feeling in both hands. The feeling is back, but something else is gone. Something is left. My clothes, all of them. I've taken them all off. I'm standing in front of you with nothing on. I am completely nude, completely naked. I'm not wearing anything whatsoever. I'm standing here in my big, big birthday suit just for you. And now 1, 2, 3, you begin to stir. 4, the surprise is there. 5, eyes wide open, wide, wide, wide. You know, you have to do something spectacular. Get up in front of an audience. You just got to be willing to let it all kind of hang on. Let it all kind of go. I wish you would laugh. It's the only one I have, so. Hi there. Hi there. It is the audience that is nude. Suddenly you're sitting in a room full of naked people. Wow, look at that. Yeah. This is our show and tell. You ever show and tell in school? Show our little tails, tell our little tales, have lots and lots of fun. 1, 2, 3, the audience is dressed. It's the other people around you on stage that are naked. You're sitting next to someone. Well. 1, 2, 3, everyone is dressed. Everybody is dressed. You feel relieved. You look around the room, you see absolutely everybody has clothes on. Everybody except for you. Your clothes are gone. Look at yourself. You have nothing on. Hi there. 1, 2, 3, your clothes are back. All right, close your eyes, all of you, please. No more fooling around like that. Just close your eyes. Relax. Sleep. Way down deep. Deep asleep. Your whole body. Total relaxation. Complete relaxation. Going deep. Deep. Deep asleep. All the way down. The world has changed. It is no longer the same. The number 5 doesn't exist. It's gone. You cannot think of that because it isn't there. You will not use it because it isn't there. It doesn't exist. Yes, you cannot think it, you cannot say it. In fact, you will just skip right over it because it doesn't exist. You don't even miss it at all. It is gone completely. And now I'm going to count to 3. You will open up your eyes at 3, feeling wonderful, feeling good. 1, body begins to stir. 2, your eyes are getting ready to open. 3, eyes wide open. Hi there. You know, everybody out there is wondering what you feel like, what happens to you. And I want to show everybody that you're all fine. Because, you know, some people think your thinking is diminished or something like this, and this is all nonsense. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to ask you some questions, nothing personal, just general questions. And I want you to go ahead and answer them no matter how obvious the questions may seem to you, okay? Would you mind? All right, what day of the week is this?
Tuesday.
Tuesday, fine. What month is this?
June.
Spell cat.
C-A-T.
Spell dog.
D-O-G.
Nothing to it, huh? It spells elephant. All right, count from 1 through 10 for me, would you please?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
All right, how much are 2 and 2?
4.
How much are 3 and 3?
6.
How much are 3 and 2?
5.
All right. Sometimes there's problems like that. How much are 2 and 3? Think about it. 2 and 2 are 4. 3 and 3 are 6. 3 and 2 should be greater than 4 and less than 6. So what's bigger than 4 and not quite 6? Want to help around? You know this guy? Sure. Yeah, you know him, huh? You want to know something? He is a very exceptional person. There is something quite remarkable about him, quite different. Sure. Very unusual. Look him over, see if you see it. You don't see it, huh? Would you like to see it? Show your hands. Put your hands right up there, okay? Show them where everybody can see, okay? I'm going to point to his fingers and I want you to count them as I do. Okay? 1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Ever met a guy with 11? How long have you had 11?
Long time.
Did you go out with somebody with 11 fingers? Did you go out with a girl with 11 fingers?
No.
Would you go out with a guy with 11 fingers?
Yes.
That wouldn't bother me. Let's count yours, okay? On your right hand, okay? Over here. 1,
2, 3, 4, 6.
on your left hand.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
6 over here, 6 over there.
6.
That's 12. How come you only got 11? You got 12. You know, there is a reason for this. Like all of nature, it seems to be perfectly, you know, just terribly complicated to understand until you get at the underlying cause. And once you understand the underlying cause, then simplicity becomes the word. The reason for this is quite simple. I'll tell you what it is. See, now boys have 11 and girls have 12. Now, if you ever want to tell the difference between the sexes, count the fingers. I know you've been looking at a lot of other things, but they often lie. They don't always tell the truth. I mean, we've all been terribly embarrassed because we have made that kind of mistake. The acid test is to count the fingers. Try it. Yeah, count your fingers. Yeah, go ahead.
2, 3, 4, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
Okay, 6 and 6. Perfect. About a month ago, we had one of the college professors, a math teacher. The kids wanted me to leave him that way for the rest of the day. And the little bastards were ruthless. Close your eyes last time. Close your eyes, relax, and sleep way down deep, deep asleep. Your whole body, all the way down, all the way down. Okay. Now there's a couple of them that, you know, lost along the way, but don't worry about it. We've certainly got more than enough. Deep, deep, deep asleep. This was a young lady that was a little frightened before, was she not? You'll be very pleased because the number 5 is back. You can use it whenever you want. What is her name, young lady? Kelly. Okay. Deep, deep asleep. Just to you, Kelly, and only to you. In a few minutes, Kelly, you're going to leave the stage. You're going to go out into the audience. You're going to sit down. You're going to feel fine. You're going to feel wonderful. You will sit there, Kelly, until you see me touch my ear. When I pull my ear, you will suddenly come up to the stage. You will put your arms around my neck. You will give me a nice hug. And then your arms will be stuck around my neck. You will not be able to let go. You will not be able to let go at all. And now to the fellas, and just to you fellas, and only to you. Guys, in a few minutes you're going to leave the stage. You're going to go out into the audience. You're going to sit down. You're going to enjoy yourself. You're just going to feel wonderful in every way. You're going to sit there until you hear me say my name, John Lautrec. Whenever I say John Lautrec, you are going to jump up and shout as loudly as you can. The British are coming and so am I. Whenever I say John Lautrec, you're going to jump up and shout, the British are coming and so am I. And now to the girls, and only to the girls. Girls, in a few minutes you're going to leave the stage. You're going to feel fine. You're going to feel wonderful. You're going to feel terrific in every way. However, whenever you see me smile, you're going to say nuts to you, John Lautrec. Whenever I smile, you're going to say nuts to you. And now to everyone. 1, 2, feeling just wonderful. 3, 4, your eyes are getting ready to open. 4, 5. Eyes wide open. Well, you've all been wonderful. Thank you for coming up. Thank you for coming up. Thank you. Yes. Why don't you all go and sit down and relax? I'll talk to a little. No. In a show like this, especially when I have so many people, what you should do is be keeping constant attention to each individual person. And when you have so many, you can't spread yourself that thin, or you must spread yourself much thinner. And sometimes you'll lose 2 people, 3 people, it doesn't make any difference. Anyhow, you get the general gist of the show. I think I do too. This is what is called fringe benefits, you understand? Now, well, just a moment. I'm going to put down, just a moment, I'm going to put down the microphone that you all can I'm going to go back to my hotel, and what comes with me is mine. 1, 2, 3, wide awake. What the hell are you doing up here? Well, ladies and gentlemen, the only thing that any entertainer wants you to do is remember his name, John Lautrec. Thank you for that. That's all, folks. Thank you.